that's West Money.
Come vibe with me, the Vibe family. Andy, Erica, and Augie, your favorite three to watch when you're free. Come on now, it's the Vibe family. Come vibe with me, the Vibe family. Andy, Erica, and Augie, your favorite three to watch when you're free. Come on now, it's the Vibe family.
What's good, Annie Squad? It's your girl E,
It's your boy Andy.
and we are the
Vibes family.
Vibes Family. So, guys, we hope everyone had an amazing Christmas. How was your Christmas?
My Christmas was perfect, excellent. I loved everything about it.
All right, now that we mentioned that, you guys got to go over and watch our Christmas vlog.
Yes, make sure y'all run them views up.
Okay.
Y'all been tripping.
Because it's very, very good. And we're not just saying that. Like, it's really, really good. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Join the family. We on the road to
2K.
get it together. Today, we have a interesting video. I actually want to do this video for a while now. I feel like it's a good time to do it now to kind of close out the year and, you know, just
Start fresh.
start fresh. Yeah.
Today we're going to be talking about being young parents, or what it's like being a young parent.
We're gonna be doing 5 topics for you guys, and again, there's no handbook to parenting. Everybody parents different. These are just some things that Andy and I have been through. You know, we've been parents for 5 years now. August is 5. So this is just some experiences. We might share some experiences with you guys. We might not, but we will definitely throw some opinions out there, some advice for you guys. And yeah, let's get into the video. The first topic is going to be guilt. Guilt.
Now, my question to this is, when you say guilt, what do you mean? Like things that we wish we could have did different, or things that we regret doing?
Yeah, like as parent, like as a father, what do you wish, when August was younger, what do you wish you could have done better that you are now doing maybe, so that you've changed? You know, have you ever felt guilty about anything since he's been born? You know, any situations, stuff like that?
I wouldn't say I feel guilty about anything since he's been born. What I will say is, I felt like could have been inside more. Like when he was first born, he used to party a lot. I don't know about you. I don't remember that far back, but
I was right there with
I
you.
wa- I wanted to be outside, 24/8. Well, 25/8. I wanted to be outside all the time.
Yeah.
Because I felt like, you know, when I was home, it just focus on August, you know, barely getting sleep, working. I just wanted, so when it was the weekend, when it was the weekend, I just wanted to be out, like forget everything for that moment.
Yeah.
You know, just have fun,
Yeah.
live carefree.
Yeah. I feel like for me, I kind of still suffer with mom guilt. And moms, you know, there is a such thing as mom guilt. I don't know if dads go through it, but moms definitely do. So for me, because me and Andy were always out. Now, sometimes I would, but very little. Sometimes I would, you know, skip a couple of occasions, but that was very, very little. Very rare of me. But when I did, you know, I would want Andy to be home, and he wasn't missing nothing. You know what I mean? But as far as me, there were times when we would be out, guys, and we would come home drunk. When I say drunk, we would come home done. Mom had to come in the room, Andy's sister had to come in the room and get August, because Andy and I were just drunk. Like, and now that I look back at it, I suffer with guilt, you know, a lot because of that. Just wish that I was there more when he was younger. So that's why now I don't go outside. Like, I rarely will go anywhere because I'm still kind of suffering with that guilt as of like, when August was a baby, I wasn't there. Like physically I was there, you know, well in flesh I was there, but I wasn't there as a parent. Like I feel like I didn't do great by my kid when he was younger. So it was just like I pushed the baby out, but listen, Andy's mom is watching him. Andy's sisters are watching him. We're good. Like we could go out. Now I'm like, thank God that it didn't get to that point where, you know, we neglected him, you know, but a lot of times I do feel like in certain areas we did neglect him. And to this day, I still suffer from that. And that's why now I'm all up under August. I'm all on top of him and everything. But again, that can also affect me and August's relationship, because I know there are times where he gets tired of me and he just want to be free and like, mommy, leave me alone. And I get tired of him too. But that guilt in the back of my head is like, Erica, you weren't there when he was younger, so you need to be there the rest of his life. You understand? If that makes sense. Next topic is
childhood trauma.
Childhood trauma.
So let me start off childhood trauma. Because I don't feel like I had childhood trauma. I felt like I was just raised great. I felt like everything was good, even though, you know, some stuff, you know, as a child you feel like it's not fair, you know, when your parents discipline you or say no, you can't, you know. But I feel like I grew up great. I don't really suffer from anything in my past. But me and mom, you know, I was more close to my mom. I didn't really like be that close to my dad. But still, you know, I grew up with everybody, so I'm a mama's boy. Most boys are. So yeah, I don't feel like I have childhood trauma. I feel like I grew up great.
That's good.
I don't really suffer from anything, you know?
As far as me, I suffered with a lot of childhood trauma. With both of my parents, I feel like, you know, on my mom's end, I've watched, and not saying that she's done these things, but I grew up very fast. And the environment that I was in when I was with my mom was very toxic for a young girl to be around. I've witnessed a lot, you know, drug abuse, just a lot. So with that being said, I feel like a lot of the times I kind of brush that off of my kid, and I try so hard to not be like my mom. Not saying my mom is the worst mom in the world, because she's not. Not saying she's the greatest mom in the world, because she has made mistakes. And on my dad's end too, you know, it's good to have a parent there, but when a parent is just financially there, they're lacking an emotional connection with their child. And I feel like that's me and my father, kind of. So I try so hard to not be like my parents that I end up being like my parent. My actions and things like that, I'll look at myself after and be like, damn, Erica, you know, that was like, you sounded like your mom or your dad there. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's real. Childhood trauma is real. And you don't want to bring that to your relationship with your kids or your child, because that's not an easy thing to go through. Yeah. It's not an easy thing to go through.
I'm gonna hold you, right? Before we get to the next topic, yo, this robe is hot.
Yeah, that robe is
hot.
Topic number 3 would be communication. Communication.
Why should you look at me? I don't communicate. Go ahead, start it off. I don't even know how to start it off.
I feel like communication is the same as kind of like, not the same, but it's the same topic as childhood trauma. I feel like old school parents, when we were growing up, they'll curse at you, they'll tell you this, they'll tell you that, you know, things like that. And I feel like communication like that is bad, because you can cause a child to have low self-esteem. You can cause a child to then react to you the same way you're reacting to them. A lot of the times, I get frustrated with August, I'm not gonna lie. And sometimes I'm yelling at him, and then Andy will be like, why are you yelling at him? You know, just talk to him. And August's response to me would be him yelling at me. And I would take it as a disrespectful way, but it's not August being disrespectful. It's only August communicating with me how I communicate with him.
Communicating how he knows how to.
Exactly.
Crazy.
So when you communicate to your children, you really, really have to be careful because they pick up everything. And again, I'm not giving this advice because I'm a perfect mom. I'm telling you guys what I'm going through with my child currently, you know? So maybe this will help you, whoever can help, but yeah.
Communicated, I mean, my parents communicated pretty well. Well, we both yell at him. But sometimes you gotta yell at him because he be tweaking, he be acting crazy.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not a yeller. I'm not even a loud speaker. But sometimes
I'm a loud talker.
You just gotta, like, yo, what are you doing? Chill out. Calm down. That's how I speak. See, calm, cool, and collective.
Andy speaks like that, y'all, and it August starts laughing.
Like,
you
I'm
know,
soft-spoken, okay?
Yeah, he is very soft. As you guys can see, I'm always telling him to speak up in videos and things like that because
I'm very soft-spoken because I don't see the need to yell. What are you yelling for? I can hear you. I'm right here. Yelling at me is not gonna make me act different. You can yell at me all day. I said you just like this. You done? You know? But anyway, back to, you know, communication. I know how to communicate pretty. I'm lying. I don't know how to communicate at all.
I feel like you've gotten better though.
Yeah,
Throughout the years, Andy has definitely gotten better.
That you like learning yourself and, you know, hey, instead of not saying how you feel, just, you know, say how you feel. It'll make you feel better. Mm-hmm. Or not even make you feel better. It'll just, you know, relieve. Well, yeah, make you feel better. Mm-hmm. It's late. Don't mind me.
So the next topic is
affection.
Affection towards your children. Your child, whatever.
So now I can speak first. So affection-wise, yeah, I see it sometimes, you know. Growing up, yeah, I had affection. But mostly my mom. No, but that's how I feel like that's why I'm such like a plain-faced person with like a, I guess, nonchalant attitude or whatever you would say. Because when I looked at my dad, I seen this like unbothered man. So like, hey, I want to be like that because like, yo, why should what someone say to you make that mess up your whole mood, your vibe, and you're over there sulking for the day? Why should what someone say to you mess up your whole day? Makes no sense. Yeah. So from growing up seeing that, I'm molded into, you know, that. So like, I'm like a hard shell, I would say, but I try not to be with August because sometimes he just have the randomest outbursts and just come hug me. I love you, Dad. And I'm like, oh, love you too. But I'm just like, all right, you can move now. I don't want to. Yeah. I don't know. It's just me. I don't like hugging too long.
August is.
I do it.
Yeah.
I do it for him.
He's a very loving kid, though. That's one thing. He's very affectionate, like his mama. I'm very affectionate. Wow. And I get that from my mom's side because my father's side is not affectionate at all. So there are times when I know how to turn it off and turn it on. But with August, I'm very affectionate. Like I try to not make him soft because, you know, he's a boy. I still want him to be a little hard. I still want him to, you know, man up sometimes. Because sometimes I'll be telling him, listen, man up. Let's go. Get it together.
She molded him into a soft teddy bear.
Whatever.
Like,
but other times, I'm like, that's my baby, you know? He's not a baby no more, but that's my everything right there. You know, how could I be mad at that face? Sometimes he does things and I'm just like, oh, you're so cute. And then he'll turn right around and do something crazy and I'm just like, oh, August, like, what are you doing? You know? But I feel like for children, they need love. Like, they need affection. They need that because children now walking around, they angry at the world. And it's why? Because my parents don't love me. Because my parents never hugged me. My parents never kissed me. Like, you know, I'm not saying you got to be all up on your kid, but show them that love. Show them that affection. You know, children need that. They need to know that they mommy love them. They daddy love them. You know, they need to know somebody loves them. That's the main thing, you know.
Love them kids.
Love them kids. This is going to be the last topic. And it is having a social life. When you are a young parent, having a social life.
You want to go or you want me to go?
You go first, babe.
Okay. So, you can have a social life. Am I saying if you can, or am I saying like,
no? Say what you feel.
Okay. When you have this social life, right, when you have this social life, I would say have a social life with people that have kids that can understand that you cannot be there all the time. You have things to do and people to take care of. Because if you are having your social life with nobody that has a kid, they won't understand. And they'll want you to be around all the time. They get mad when you don't come around. Just a whole lot of
nonsense.
Because they don't understand what it's like to have a kid.
They don't understand.
But they will find out when that
It's
time
their
comes.
time,
But
yeah.
at that moment, they won't understand.
Yeah. And we're not saying not to have a social life. I completely agree with everything Andy said. Andy, it was spot on. We're not saying you can't have a social life. We're not saying you can't go out, you can't go clubbing, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can, and I feel like you need to do that because you don't want to get so caught up in your child that, you know, that's all you know. And it's like, well, damn, how can I function? Like, you got to make time for self. Even if you're not a clubbing person, you want to go get your hair done, get your nails done. For boys, you want to go shopping, you want to go hang out with your mans at the bar, whatever the case may be. Sometimes you need that time away from your kid, and your kid needs time away from you. And I'm over here saying that, but I need to be talking to myself because, listen, baby. But yeah, you could have a social life, but prioritize. Because I have a lot of friends that have children. I'm going to say a lot. I got like 2-3 friends that have children. And they be out. They be partying. They be doing their thing. But they still take care of their kid. You know what I mean? So you could do that. But me personally, I'm not that type of mom. Like, I don't like waking up after I go out. So there's no way I could know, because you know that there's no way I could go out clubbing and the next day I'm on my P's and Q's when it comes to my child. And I don't like that. Like, I like being fully aware of August and what's going on, and, you know, being slouchy, hungover.
And them kids wake up early.
Yeah, August wake up early
them
now.
Kids wake up early.
Right. So I personally can't handle that nightlife and then waking up and being a mom. I can't.
You can't. I mean, if you do have a bunch of friends that don't have kids, you can still go out. You can just, you know, make your exit early.
Yeah, make your exit early. Even if they feel away, listen, I came, but I got a kid. I came, I got a family.
No, I feel like anybody will understand if you go out, but you leave a little early. Because, number one, you can't be out late. Your kid.
Yeah.
People might turn around and ask you, yo, don't you got a kid? Why you still here?
Right, that's true.
You know what that happened? It'd be crazy.
But definitely, I would say try to hang out with more people that have children so that they can understand. Because when a person doesn't have a child and you're hanging out with them, it's like they don't have any responsibilities really, you know? So it's like they doing whatever, but you can't, you know? You can't do whatever. You know what I mean? And sometimes you lose friendships because of it. But hey, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Gotta be there for your kid.
And guys, that was the last topic, but we are not therapists.
Yeah.
We're just speaking of how we feel.
And what we're going through.
Yeah.
Because some of these topics, you know, I'm still going through them. I don't know if Andy is, but you know.
Probably.
But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, guys, please comment. Comment. We want to hear your feedback. We want to know if you guys are going through some of the same things we are. We want to know if we are helping some of you young parents out there. Let us know. And
share the stories.
Yeah, share the stories. And also, if you want us to talk about more topics, we can probably do a part 2 to this. So let us know how you're feeling, guys. Did you enjoy this video?
Yeah, interesting. Got to speak my mind a little. Yeah, good video.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all hit that share button.
Hit
that like
share
button.
Yeah.
My bad.
Hit that like
and
button.
Share it.
Comment. And yeah. Ooh. 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 But all right, guys. Till next time. We love you. Stay safe. We'll see you guys for New Year's. And we litty. See you in 2023.
Facts. Content will be fire.
Elite in 2023, baby. Okay? Camera on the way too. Friend to tell a friend, to tell a aunt, to tell a uncle, to tell a mom, to tell a dad, to tell a sis, to tell a bro, to tell a cousin, to tell a kinfolk.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Okay.